praise, all the glory, all the honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors goes out to the elder apostles of Great Millstone for teaching me the truth. Also want to acknowledge all the Akyam pushing the truth with sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. And I'm going to go to, let's see, today I'm going to, through the Spirit, I started reading in Isaiah 58, and I think it's the 8th verse. It started to speak about health. Matter of fact, let's go start there. It's Isaiah 58. And it says, well, it starts at, let's start at here, 7, Isaiah 58 and 7, because that's the what the prophets. You know what? Let's go to 1. I'm gonna read 1 and jump down to 7. Isaiah 58 and 1. It says, "Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, in the house of Jacob their sins." So we, as the Lord's servants, the prophets, we go out there on the street corners, and you hear us reading the book, reading the scriptures out loud, right? It's not quiet. We're not whispering. We're lifting our voice like a trumpet. And it's imperative. It's required of us to do this because this is a commandment of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We're supposed to teach. We're supposed to feed the flock. We're supposed to, show our people their transgressions, like I said right here. Right? And I said it, multiple times in the videos, but when you blow the trumpet, that means you're making a warning. And that was what they did in the ancient world, right? And those that ignore the trumpet, are not going to be spared in the battle, right? That's what that means. In the ancient world, you ignore the trumpet, the watchman blowing the trumpet in the tower, and you just blow it off. You don't take refuge, you don't take cover, you don't take, maybe you got to leave sometimes. You just ignore it and go about your business the way you've been going about it. Then guess what? You're gonna be vulnerable in that day of the attack. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, when they visit the earth, it's gonna be an attack. It's gonna be attack mode, right? Let's go to Matthew real quick. 10 and 34. "Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword." Because Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, when they visit the earth, Yahushai is going to come with the clouds, which are the chariots, the angels, right? The so-called UFOs. And they're going to wage war on the militaries of the earth, starting out with Esau, Edom. All right, so that's what we're doing here. We're the prophets of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We're blowing the trumpet. We're lifting our voice loud on the street corners like a trumpet, warning the people, the Israelites. Prophecy has it though, where only 1/3 of our own people are going to listen to our words, listen to the trumpet, and really they're not our words. They're the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's words in our mouth. Okay, so we're out here blowing the trumpet, warning the people, telling you that this is coming. And when this is actually not the point of this lesson, I was going to go into the word health, because I just wanted to show you Isaiah 58:1. We're here blowing the trumpet, warning the people, warning the Israelites, warning the 1/3, warning the elect, right? Isaiah. Really, we're warning everybody, but only the elect are going to listen. Isaiah 58 and 8. Because once we warn, well, guess what? Your blood is off our hands. All right. If we didn't warn you, then your blood would. We knew this truth and we understood what was happening, and we just sat there and we didn't go to camp. We didn't do the videos. We didn't warn nobody. Then the blood is on our hands, and we would be taken in that destruction also. All right. So Isaiah 58 and 7. It says, "Is it not to deal thy bread to the hungry?" And Yahweh's talking to the servants. He's talking to Isaiah. "And that thou bring the poor that are cast out to thy house." Right? Because remember, there was a time when Yahweh had casted out the children of Israel. He wasn't even dealing with us. There was a time. It was Yahweh Shai and his sacrifice and what he did that brought us back into the fold. That's why he's the mediator. He's the one who enabled it to where we understand the Bible, for one, and also, more importantly, we are reconciled with Yahweh through Yahweh Shai. All right. So is it not to deal bread to the hungry? The hungry are you Israelites, and that thou bring the poor that are cast out to thy house, and the poor are you Israelites. When thou seest the naked, and you're naked because it's a metaphor. It doesn't mean you're butt ass naked. It means that you're naked without the laws, right? When our people don't have the laws and they're not keeping the laws, Yahweh looks at you as naked, which is shameful, right? You're shameful. Shame is on you, that thou cover him. When thou seest the naked, that thou cover him, and that thou hide not thyself from thine own flesh, right? So it's saying, isn't it your deal to go out and preach and teach? And when you see your brothers living in this naked state of spirit, which again, it's not talking about butt naked, it's talking about you're shameful. You're not keeping the laws. The laws cover us. The laws protect us, right? The laws of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So we're out there, remember it says, showing our people their transgressions. And what is a sin? The definition of sin is transgression of the law. So you Israelites who just disregard the laws of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you forsaking the laws of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, well, Yahweh looks, it's like you might as well be naked, right? Because you're naked. It's a shameful thing to not keep the law if you're an Israelite. All right? Verse 8. Then shall thy light break forth as the morning, and thine health shall spring forth speedily. And thy righteousness shall go before thee, the glory of Yahweh shall be thy reward. Right? So this is what brings us to health. It's the spirit, the truth. The law, keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments brings forth health. That's why they lived longer in the biblical times. You had men who were living into, multiple centuries, right? And why was that? Because they were keeping the laws. And did they keep the law to perfection? No, only one who did that was Yahweh Shai, but they were at least keeping the laws to the best of their ability in their time. And now you have in this generation men who are going to keep the laws to the best of our ability in this time. And this is what brings forth health, all right? And when you go into that really quick, I'm going to bring a couple definitions. This is let's see. So this is the definition of health, right? And I'll just read this one right here. It says, the meaning of health is the condition of being sound in body, mind, or spirit. All right? Especially freedom from physical disease or pain. So you see, our people are not healthy. They're not healthy mentally. They're not healthy. A lot of them are not healthy physically or spiritually. Man, really, if you're over here, today's Sunday, if you're over at the Catholic Church right now, or you're heading to, the pagan Christian church, guess what? You're spiritually unhealthy. You see? You're spiritually unhealthy. You're mentally unfit, right? And eventually your body is going to be unhealthy, and you're going to have disease, which that word disease, it means body. The body's not at ease, right? So this was kind of my focal point on this lesson, was going to be on health, and that's what it is, though. The scriptures and keeping the laws is what brings us health. All right, there's another verse I want to grab real quick. Isaiah is it 1 and 3? 5, 1 and 5. Yeah. Isaiah 1 and 5. Why should ye be stricken any more? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint. So the head is dealing with the leadership of our people. This is talking to our people. Isaiah 51 and 5. And so it's talking about the whole head is sick, meaning the leadership. You know? The majority of the Israelites who are in leadership here in Babylon, you're sick. You know? Look at you just look at the leadership of the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and unless they're in this truth, they don't have, they're unhealthy. They're mentally sick. They're spiritually challenged, you see? You know, guys like T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollars, you know, Israel, any of these Israelite pagan Christian evangelists, they're fucking sick in the head. They're mentally, you know, they're mentally ill. The health comes with this knowledge and this truth. Let's grab that again. Isaiah 58 and 8. And let's see. Remember, it says, and I'm reading I'll start at 7 in the middle of the verse. When thou seest the naked, that thou cover him, and that thou hide not thyself from thine own flesh. So when we go out there and preach and teach, and we're out there speaking on these laws and statutes and commandments and bringing them to the attention of our people, we're giving you a chance to be covered, where you're not naked anymore, right? When we see the naked, that's what it says. When we're looking at you Israelites who don't keep the laws, the statutes, and commandments, we're like, dang, you motherfuckers are naked. You're shame. Shame is upon you, right? So we're out here blowing the trumpet, and when we blow the trumpet, the ones who listen and they believe and they take heed from the warning, then they're going to cover themselves. Why? Because they're going to repent. They're going to start keeping the laws, the statutes, the commandments, right? It says in verse 8, Then shall thy light break forth as the morning, and thine health shall spring forth speedily, and thy righteousness shall go before thee. The glory of Yahweh shall be thy reward. So there's lots of benefits to pushing this knowledge. Now, do we go through the afflictions? Do we go through the fire? Do we go through the pain? Of course. But when it's all said and done, guess what? We're going to get a reward. We're going to be redeemed. We're going to get health, right? And remember, part of that definition of health is goes into being restored, coming into remembrance, right? Refreshed. This is what health is. True health is coming into this knowledge of this truth of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, because it's restoring us, brothers. It's bringing us into remembrance. We're being refreshed by this knowledge, okay? Let me see. Let's see if I can grab the Blue Letter Bible without this thing screwing up. The Blue Letter Bible, and we're just gonna type in the word health. Let's see. So, and when I started doing the research in this word health, there's I came across 3 different words for health. So, but they all went, when I opened them up, they all went into the same thing: healing, restoration, so on and so forth. So there may be even more words for the word health, but when I did my own research, I found 3 different words, okay? And I'm not going to, unless it's through the Spirit, I'm not going to go through all of them right this second, but I'm going to go to this one that we just looked at. Oops, let's see. Health, Isaiah 58 and 8, right? And here we go. So, right here, and it says this, and part of it was because it's like little phrases right here in the middle of your screen. It says, and thine health, right? Because remember, it says, we just read this verse in Isaiah. It's let me see, Let me go to it here on the Bible, on my Bible on the screen, so I can read it while I have this up on the screen. Let's see. Oh shit.